Be careful what you think or say. You could lose your job. A Florida computer lab teacher, Veronica Fleming, at a elementary school in Parkside, Naples, Florida. Well, she had her job reassigned after she posted something on Facebook about Trump's immigration policies. Now, the school is predominantly Latino. Now, she decided to post this on her Facebook account. Now, it looks like from what she's been writing that she's pro-Trump. And this is what she wrote. The funny part about immigrants staying home is the rest of us who pay for them are here at work like we've always been. Looks like less mouths to feed today. Have fun while you still can. So glad to hear about massive deportation. Let's make America great again. Thanks, Donald Trump. Now, this was during the period of time when Trump came out with his executive orders where DHS was going around looking for those individuals who had a past record who were here in the country illegally. Now, it didn't take long before the principal started receiving calls from outraged parents demanding Fleming's immediate dismissal. Now, first of all, she did not say this to her students. She posted this on Facebook. And what's very interesting about this is that there's a petition going around calling for her dismissal. They want her fired. And the petition says that she is racist and extreme, and she shouldn't be allowed in the school. Now, once again, illegal immigrant is not a race. And being racist, well, that really doesn't apply. Here's a definition of racist. A belief that a race is the primary determinant of human traits and capacity, and that racial differences produce an inherent superiority of a particular race. And I can see out in the public, they're continually saying that you're racist if you don't allow the illegal immigrants in. Well, that's absolutely ridiculous. It's like saying, well, if you don't let the criminals in, you're racist. Illegal immigrant means someone who came into this country illegally. There is no problem saying, hey, these people are here illegally, we need to deport them, and they need to come in the proper way. But it looks like the corporate media and those individuals who want to make a big deal about all of this and trying to meld together immigrants and illegal immigrants into one, they're trying to create a narrative of the story to show that it's one and the same, which it is not. An immigrant is someone who comes to this country, goes through the checks, gets vetted, goes through the procedures, and comes into this country and is a person who is incorporated into society. An illegal immigrant is someone who runs up to the border, jumps over the border, jumps over the fence, whatever you want to call it, comes into the country, and then disappears into the country without vetting, without going through the procedures, and works illegally. Now, Obama, when he passed his immigration executive order, or some people call it a memorandum, right after the elections, because he knew that people were completely against this. That's why he waited for after the elections to push his executive order / memorandum out into the public. Well, he made it where anyone who comes into the country, he will provide them with working papers. He will give them funds. He will give federal money to certain cities that accept them, called sanctuary cities. And these people never went through the process. They were completely illegal. And millions of individuals came to this country. Yes, there are going to be those people who get through the system. But what we're talking about here is that Obama made this legal under his orders. Trump is reversing this, saying, if you come into the country illegally, you will be deported. If you are an immigrant and you are here legally, you have nothing to worry about. If we're just going to allow everyone into the country, then we don't need borders. Listen, everybody has borders. You have a door on your house. Guess what? That is your wall. That is your border. When someone knocks on that door, what do? Do you open it and just let them in if you don't know them? No. You open it a little bit. You ask who they are. What do you want? Actually, you are vetting them to see if this person is okay. So everyone out there who's saying, oh, we should just let everyone in. Well, I hate to say this, but you have a border on your house. You have a border on your car. It's called your door. And you vet people before you allow them in. This is what the country's doing. Those are our doors. And what we need to do is we need to crack it open a little bit and say, let me see who you are. Are you a rapist? Are you a terrorist? If you are not, then you can come into the country. This is America after all. Everyone here came from someplace else. Yes, we've had many generations of people who've been born here, but we got started as immigrants. And yes, they went to Ellis Island. They got checked. Yes, some people slipped through the crack. You always have that. But we didn't have the president say, come on in, we will do no checks whatsoever. There were certain checkpoints where people had to go through certain vetting processes. And this is what Trump's executive order is all about. Protecting the doors to America. Checking to see who's coming through the doors. Making sure they will be a plus to society. And we can see if you have a different viewpoint today with the establishment, well, you better watch what you say and when you say it and where you say it. Now, you can hear more of all of this in the full report, which is on the X22 Report YouTube channel. And those reports are Monday through Friday, one on Sunday, and they're between 6 and 7 Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to listen to incredible interviews, you can go to the X22 Report Spotlight YouTube channel, where you can hear interviews with Cliff High, you can hear interviews with David Morgan, you can hear interviews with Michael Snyder, you can hear interviews with David Stockman, Jim Rickards. So head on over to the X22 Report Spotlight YouTube channel, and you can hear all the interviews there.